We're in South Hadley, Massachusetts at the South Hadley Navigational Canal. It was built, started in 1794, finished in 1795. And then that spring they had the first boats going up and down this beautiful canal. About half of the canal is still quite visible. It was 2.5 miles long. And in 1976, South Hadley built this beautiful outlook onto the river as a canal park. You can see the remnants of the canal if you walk into the woods that are to the north, and I'll point in that direction. So if you go down this canal street, it continues on a new extension. If you go to the woods, either near a plaque or down an older road, you can get into the canal system, and we'll go to that stop later. But down below us, there's visible two things. There's visible in the distance the cove that makes up the Cove Island, but in the near ground, there's also visible the remnants of the Navigational Canal. Out in front of us, of course, is Holyoke and the Connecticut River. To the south of this outlook, you had an old canoe club, but since the Holyoke Dam in 1900 was raised so much, it forced this part of the canal to disappear because the water behind the dam flooded into that old canal. It still was a functional canal up to 1977, but only for power, since Holyoke Water Power in 1847 bought the Navigational Canal, and they turned it, for 16 years, they kept it as a Navigational Canal and a power canal, but in 1863 they turned it into a power canal only. So I'm going to point you out to a sign that's over here. Okay, we're going to look in this direction from the walkway towards the south. And what you see here is the Hadley Falls Canal Park, South Hadley, Massachusetts. It's also called Bicentennial Park, and it's also called the Town Delski Overlook, in recognition of his third effort to document the historic significance of the Hadley Falls Canal and advocate for protection, conservation, and cultivation. So this park has been here for about half century. It's very beautiful. You can walk up here from the South Hadley Library and then go into the woods to see the old canal, which we'll do now. Thank you for coming.